Alright everyone, welcome back. Babylon here. Today we're going to do on episode 18 the mission Pyramid. And as you can see here, I'm just looking through all the missions we got left to go through, which is quite a bit. But you'll see in this one here that it's a simple one. Uh, I know it has three, three skulls on it, but it wasn't all that hard. Being close to where my base was at, instead of finding all the stuff and building it out there, I just took everything with me to build it, and it ended it pretty quickly. But yeah, there's no need for fast forwarding or anything. I mean, it was pretty straight up, and made it back to the base. But
I wouldn't trust Group
you see like
15,
that one there.
but
I
the
think that
work's
picture looks
always
so dang cool in that.
interesting.
The way that blue light comes off his face and
They,
everything. Make you think of the White Walkers of Game of Thrones, you know. But yeah, we got quite a few more missions to go, and I was just checking them out and wondering just just about how long that was going to wind up taking. But we're going to do Pyramid first, and then we'll go off and we'll do another one. But yeah, it's just I don't know, you know. I'm just getting anxious, I think, to go to six, but I want to go ahead and finish this out first. I think. Uh, I don't know about y'all, but at the end of the day, I just love the game, man. I do.
the assembly, are new to
And
Icarus.
come next week, there I'm gonna be
Working
moving
with
my
the
base
assembly
again.
is a
But
smart bet,
I was kind of
and they're
that's what I
moving
need to look at. I
faster
need
than
to look at what
anyone
it takes
out
to
here.
build sandworm building parts. We just unlocked that doing this mission here. There's one other mission that we got to do to unlock the angle pieces and stuff. But we'll get to that one here soon enough. But I'm just trying to do them. If you notice on the way they're lined up on the chart, that's what I'm trying to keep in. I'm trying to stay with the timeline of the chart there, kind of balancing it out between the desert and the Arctic. Now the Arctic is a little bit more tougher because dealing with that cold air and everything. But one thing about going into the desert where you go through a lot of ammo, my suggestion is to get some good bows and arrows, man, and just use that. You see them with those stupid cave worms. Sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not. And I came through here. What was it? I was playing yesterday and came through here, and there was four worms up there on that one rock, and there's two in here. It was kind of weird, but it's random and it doesn't seem to be in any particular spot. It's just crazy how they got that set up in that one cave after you clear it. But that's to be expected though. Uh, Other than that, you're gonna see me doing a lot of killing. Running through here, I didn't take the wolves with me. I figured give them a break. That explosive ammo is expensive to make, but man, it does quite a bit of damage. And I'm using armor piercing on my rifle. Well, I didn't on this one here, but I wound up making it for the. I think it was like after the next mission, I think. But it it still does good on the scorpions, but without that explosive damage on there on top of it. But for some reason, some of these animals, it doesn't seem like it affects it very much. Like the polar bears and the mammoths and stuff like that. Armor piercing. I mean, if you don't get that first initial headshot, it's a challenge and a half to kill that polar bear. You have to use like 4 or 5 rounds in order to do that. So I was making a bunch of gunpowder while I was doing this too, trying to get a bunch of stuff. And I also went back and cleared out all my deep ore mines or drills and got those emptied out and took those down, getting ready to move over into the desert. Like I said, it's going to be a learning experience. I don't know if the sand is going to cover up the solar panels and cause a power issue or not, or if I'll have to do like I'm doing right here, and got that long line going into the desert or into the forest where the solar panels will be at. in order to get the solar panel. But right now I'm gathering resources up to make the other 6 pump jacks, so I'll be having those crude oil generators going here before long, which will help out a lot, you know. But we got one tapping that scorpion. But yeah, it's been fun, you know. Like I said, like this mission here, I don't think I've done this one before. I know there's several from this point forward. Now I did the fishing village one, but a lot of these I have never done, so I'm kind of learning experience on that. Like what's that one called? The spirit level. You know, that one there I haven't done. Uh, yeah, anything beyond that I have not done, other than the fishing trader I have done. The rest of them I haven't done yet, but we're gonna be anyway. Yeah, it was something. I mean, there was a lot to kill. I should have went ahead and brought my woods. It probably would have saved a lot of the ammo, but I was having fun using the shotgun. I like that. I like that explosion look.
This is where they want it. You ready to build?
But, yeah, you see here that list popped up there. But and yeah, that's another thing too. Once we get in the desert area, I am gonna get some hyenas and some boars and get them trained up to go out with, especially if we're going to go down and do the sandworms and stuff here before long. I noticed, I think it's maybe 6 missions later that we're going, or I think it's in the next category. I think is where it's actually at. Where I have to get them trained up and get their leveled up and everything. And here I'm trying to debate whether or not to just try to find the wood and everything to build everything, or just go back to base. Which I chose to. I think they did the right thing. I went back to base, got everything, came back, killed a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I mean, I had fun, you know. What was I gonna? I was gonna say something else too. Something about one of the videos. And then, man, getting old sucks, man. You can't remember shit, you know. I'll think of it here before long. Or maybe not, you know. Depends on how important it was, I guess. I don't know how important it was because I can't remember it. Kind of sad, didn't it? But yeah, it's been a challenge. And hopefully, you know, come next week these videos will start changing up. These videos up a little bit with transitioning and all that stuff. But yeah, it's a challenge for me because I just jumped into it and just started doing it. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but I just kept putting everything off, putting it off. And then, of course, you know, I was having that same feeling that who's going to watch some old man play a video game. But you know, it's been a challenge, which I really do enjoy. By the way, you know, if you can't challenge yourself, then life ain't worth it anymore at that point. But yeah, forget what was going on. Oh yeah, I decided to heal myself up there a little bit. But yeah, there was a couple of times there I almost died here several times. Well, not on this mission here. You'll see in that. I think it's gonna be in my next video when I ever get it edited. But the next one took a little bit longer. It was a lot more in depth, I guess you want to say. But I really don't understand that 3 skull rating thing either that they have for their missions and stuff. Because some of those missions have one skull showing we're supposed to be easy and become more challenging than it is for some of these that have 3 or 4 skulls. Which I'm hoping maybe I'm thinking about it backwards. Maybe the 4 skull is the easy one and the singles are the hard ones, I guess. But that's just my opinion, though. I guess the sandworms, the only place you can get the sandworm stuff, I guess it is from the actual sandworms themselves down that South Desert, I think. At least I think that's where you get it all. I haven't seen any other worms anywhere other than those down south there in the South Desert. Yeah, South Desert. Had to stop and think about where that stuff was at. They're still doing good. Here I thought about just, canceling the quest, but I was like, nah, heck with that, do it anyway. Just make everything here at the base and then go on back down there and put it together. I mean, it wouldn't really take all that long. So, you can see all that sandworm stuff down there for your rewards to unlock. All this time I thought I was going to have to use like 5 points. All I had to use was 1 point. I think I got like, what is it, like 100, I think I got up to 130 something points at this point here. I don't even know why I have that in here. I hardly ever use it. But perhaps because I get tired of walking back and forth. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, always needing sticks. I can't help but turn it all into sap when I don't need them anymore, and then turn around and always got to go out and get more. Until I realized that I don't know why I was doing that for it in my medicine, or the medicine, or the chemistry bench. It had 2 stacks of wood or sticks in it. I don't know why I wasn't using. I need to get it out of there and put it before I would look for them at. Yeah, hitting the wrong button. I get you. You will be seeing that here quite a bit there. I kept hitting the wrong button there for a while. But yeah, I don't know if I think before I move the base, I'm gonna have to use up most of this stuff. That way, I won't have to take so many trips back and forth. Even using that buffalo with all them pouches and stuff, man, it still takes. I think it took what 4 trips to get over to here. But I mean, it's a little crowded here, but it didn't turn out to have the space I thought it would have. And I really don't want to build out over the water. I've done that so many times, but I think I just want to try to just do the desert and be happy with it. I mean, there's plenty of room out there. Just gotta get close to the water where I can supply water to the sinks and stuff. That's something else I found too. I found me an exotic spot. I didn't go farm it yet. I was kind of hoping to find it again. I didn't have a beacon with me for that time, so I couldn't put it down and mark it where it was at. But I'm hopefully I can find it again and try to see if there's another one close by. If there is, man, I'll definitely run two again. That gave me a lot of exotics. That was pretty cool. Either that, or I can just set a radar up, I guess, and run a scan of the area on that. And getting all that ice too out of that ice box. See, I got plenty of epoxy now. All them mammoth tusks paid out real big. Get everything put away. At that point right there, man, I started thinking maybe I didn't push record. I had to pause it there to make sure I did push record. I got so upset the other day doing that one, and thought I had it recording, and turned around and couldn't find it wasn't recording. Oh, it was so irritating. Yeah, there was 4 of them right up yonder that one time. I don't know if you can use those cave worm scales to build that sandworm stuff, but I don't think you can. I love that explosion, but I think they did a good job with that, the way that shotgun blast goes. But one thing about it, you definitely go through a lot of it. But they definitely got some beautiful scenery in it. That's for darn sure. They did a good job with that. Could have been a little bit better on some wildlife though. But and again, after fighting polar bear, that was good enough for me, I guess. You know, I don't think it needs to be any tougher than that. For me, anyway, I can't shoot straight for nothing. If y'all haven't noticed that by now, but yeah, I mean, it's they did an outstanding job. I really have enjoyed it. Now, when I do move, I think it's downstream from here, I will remove all this and stuff and take it to the new base. I mean, there ain't no sense in just leaving all it there. Where I removed all those mining drills, I did the same thing. I took all the wiring out of it so that way it's not on the map. But I'd rather do that, especially if you're running windmills, a lot of windmills, instead of having the windmills at that site, because they will degrade faster than the drill will fill up. You can just have them all at your base, just run the wiring out there, and then it will turn around and you can just repair them, come out of your base and repair them when they start slowing down. But I still have them. If I have to use them, I can use them still to up the power usage. So I got a feeling by the time I'm done with my base, I'm gonna have to have some more power anyway. And I'll have them just in case the solar panels don't work with the sand on top of it. Me and my finger clicking.
This wasn't an easy one, but you did it. If you're looking to earn the
That was
Assembly's
all there was
trust,
to it.
you're doing it.
Now, if I was
And
further
that's
away,
not
I would have
easy.
tried to find the resources to make, or bring the base essentials and stuff to make everything. But I didn't realize it was going to have all that stuff until I got there. But like I said, so close to the base, there was no sense in planet try to come kill me. Before getting thought that table would give you more, but I think it just gives you the basic amount. You just got a higher chance for the rarity meat out of that one creature. So one thing's for certain, you're not picking up a horse or you ain't picking up a bear. But that would be sweet. I'll tell you something, you get some of that really good meat all the time. Yeah, I keep trying to pick that one up. They ain't happening. Hey, the only sad part is when I go do sticks, though, it'll be with a brand new character. He won't be moving that fast or collecting resources that fast. Thought I heard another jaguar there. I am so grateful you can use those pouches the way they do. All you gotta do is select the sort, and it'll shift the weight, the overcumeracy out of it. To an point, though, you get to a certain height that you are stuck with it. You know what I mean? It's just you can only carry so much. And that's the downside of using explosives. You have to keep on and keep on and keep on. Yeah, and here I just tear it all down and put it back to base. Yeah, it was pretty easy, simple mission, man. It just and you know, and look how many skulls it has, and it was that simple. But like I said, though, those desert's kind of wild, so it's going to be interesting what it's like to live in it anyway. I'm not even going to try the living in the Arctic. I mean, it's just, the heck with those polar bears. They can have it. But, I wish they actually had an actual scope for the rifle. That'd be sweet. Other than just that attachment to zooming in. But I do know the shotgun has a range on it. At a certain range, it ain't worth it. It ain't too good. But and if you get too close, it's going to damage it. So, and you can hurt your wolves and everything else. But if you do it right, I mean, you don't have to worry about. I won't have to get me. I have to remember to take my taxidermy nice. That way he can start getting those vintages for little creatures I'm killing. Or so with I'll have one of each, I think. And I know come next week I'm gonna start catching those hyenas and jaguars. Not jaguars, but boars. It'd be nice if you can catch a jaguar. That'd be pretty cool. Or a eagle, excuse me. Yeah, and all we do now is just get back to base and start putting everything away. And get ready for another one. And then probably gonna do some pump jacks and stuff like that for get as much going so I can get those generators going. But I'm not going to build them until I get the base moved. Or, well, I get them built, but I'm not going to replace them until I get the base moved over. That way it won't be near as difficult. Or I don't have to move near as much. Let me put it that way to you. There ain't no sense in starting it and then moving. So with that, man, listen, I appreciate y'all watching. Leave a like or subscribe or leave a comment, man. Just let me know what's going on in your world, man. I'm interested. All right, y'all have a good one and peace out.